have, or if they
Mhm.
receive a file externally, like through email or something, if they
Mhm.
save that to that my scans folder, whatever it was,
They don't even have to save it there. I mean, yeah,
they
you
can bring
can. Here,
stuff
let
in
me show
that
you.
way. They can bring stuff in
Yes,
that way. Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
So all you have to do, let me show you.
Because it's kind of what they do now with this one scanner type we have.
You go to Task, Scan, if it's been scanned in somewhere else, you're just going to hit Browse.
Okay. So they can scan them straight
Okay.
into that folder and bring them in this way.
Yep.
Okay. We may have to do that for a while.
And
With
then you
some
can browse
scanners.
and you can find, yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That helps.
And you can
I'll
even
look
go
at
down here, yeah, and find out where it's at and saved.
it. Okay.
So that's on our list today. Is there any questions that you have about anything that we went over?
I don't think so.
Or anything that's your homework?
I think I've got this one recording this time, so that'll be helpful. That I can take excerpts of it out and say, here's a nice training video on this
There
one
you
piece.
go.
So that's what I'm hoping to do.
It's one piece.
Plus to go back and refresh my own memory. So
Yeah,
there's just
I tell you.
a lot of settings in this software compared to what they've got
Well,
now.
but you know what? Once those settings are done, right? I mean, really, the nice thing about LITEC is that it's as close to being on paper as you can be. Right? There's going to be less adjustments. You can make your templates. You can make your chart look like your chart. You can make it do just about anything you want it to do. And really, the initial configuration of it is a little robust.
Right.
But the usability of it,
it's incredible. The flexibility that's there.
It's incredible. The flexibility is amazing.
How do you
Amazing.
launch back to your scheduler from here? Does this take you to the LITEC scheduler if it's bridged, right?
I don't think this does, no.
Okay. You just got to go back to it through here.
Right.
Okay. I'm just looking ahead to see how those two are going to work together.
Just well, like the bridge, once the bridge is built, though, when you go to your dashboard,
okay.
all of Dr. Fishman's appointments will come across here,
okay.
and he'll be able to hit this blue bar, and it'll show him his whole day.
Okay.
Okay, and you talked about the rooms that you added. Those rooms, if you can put them in a room. If you go to, let me see if you can do it from here. Let me just make sure.
I may be jumping ahead in your schedule here, but I was just curious about it.
See, there's no appointment, so it's not going to let me show you this button. But yeah, when your bridge is built, we'll be able to go over and find the best way to have your workflow move for you.
And I think that's something that happens next, isn't it, on your schedule?
Well, the thing that we do next on the schedule is patient records overview training. So we're going to go over kind of a day in the life, right? We're going to talk about what all those buttons mean and all those chart tabs are and what they do. So the next one, I would strongly encourage you to have Dr. Zhao and Dr. Fishman there, your nurses, right? Whoever you can have it.
Definitely. Okay.
Okay, because this is now, of course, we're not going to go into big detail, but it's certainly going to be a good way, because there's going to be a lot of configuration and stuff that still goes on.
Right.
But this is going to show them kind of how their day is going to go, because they don't necessarily need to see all that configuration in the background, right? They just want to know, what do I do when a patient shows up?
Yeah, it's dangerous for them to see some of that anyway.
Yeah. Because you certainly, and that's what access levels is for, Ryle. You don't want to give them access to start changing things and editing things, and you know what I mean, changing their own passwords. I've seen sites give people the ability to change their own passwords, and then you never know how to log in as them. They leave, they quit, you're kind of in trouble.
There's no way there's no way to reset the
I mean,
password?
Well, there is, but you know, I mean, it's why go there?
Right.
You know what I mean? Just don't give them access to passwords. That's all. You know, and then they can't change it. They get the password you give them. They'll learn it.
Right. And I'll take a closer look at that. Maybe I'll get that tweaked a little bit now. I just wanted to get the users in there to start with.
Sure.
I'll go back and do that.
So I encourage you to finish the homework that we talked about.
Yep, I've got
right?
my notes.
You're going to check your Zoom stuff. You're going to get that scanner set up.
Yep.
You're going to make sure that Zoom does work with Uniprint. Okay, so just make sure that your scanner has a Twain driver, please. All right, and
I know I'm going to have an issue with several of them, but when I saw the requirements and we opened up the third office, I bought a different scanner there that will work fine. The others probably won't. They're going to have to scan into that folder and go grab the file. But I'll see how it works.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, because it's yeah, I don't know.
I'll
I don't
have to
know what
look.
to
They've just
All I
made an
know is that
investment in several that probably aren't going to work.
I'm sorry?
They just made an investment in a few that probably aren't going to work. So from a few.
Gotcha.